This is part 6 of the WWF SmackDown 2 review. Make sure you watch part 5. CreateATaunt is new to the SmackDown series. It's a lot like what we have now for CreateAFinisher. You have base movements that you can string together and modify. As you can see here, I'm going through some of the base ones that will later tweak a little bit. Never really used this mode when I used to play the game. I think it was a little too advanced for me at the age of 13 when I started playing this game when it came out. Just give you an idea of how it goes. It's pretty cool for such an early game in the series. Surprised they didn't have it in each one of the games since then, but you can see a lot of Attitude Stars taunts are in here that you can use. It's awesome. Val Venus, there's Hulk Hogan in here. And as you can see, there's only 2 base moves that you can choose from, and then to modify. That would make some funny looking stuff. I wasn't trying to be serious with any of this. Gold dust that you saw. A little Matt Morgan-ish breath, isn't it? Someone that actually knew what they were doing with this mode could make some pretty cool taunts. I'm sure there were some people that use this. Sumo wrestling stuff. Golf, bowling. That looks like a Thriller video or something. And you can go in and modify it. So each pose you can add a little something to. I only chose to modify 2 of them. I didn't want to make this video really long. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how this mode worked. And there it is. Change the lower half. Isn't that lovely? This year you actually have the ability to establish a wrestler-manager team, and this manager will accompany your wrestler out to each of the matches. Even if they're just single, no manager, it'll still come out in the entrance. It's also important to know that managers can't be title holders. And you can hold up to 10 established managers at a time. Just like the first SmackDown game, you have the ability to create a pay-per-view card and have the audience rate it. You can rename the card whatever you want, for whatever show it is, whatever you want to name your pay-per-view. You can choose to keep some of the matches that the computer sets up for you. You can delete all of them, like I just did, and build the card up from scratch. It's not as convenient as the first one because not the matches and everything can't be made on one screen. You actually go into the exhibition, you have to load that and load the characters, and it just takes longer to set up the pay-per-view. As you've all heard me touch on quite a bit in the SmackDown game, you can create stables for your characters to come out together and be together in season mode. This is the name of them and the members. You can see you can have up to 4 members in one stable. And create their entrance, like what moves you want, movies, music, and motions for the stable to come out. a mode I used a lot. Enjoyed having. For a game that was only released 8 months after the first one, I thought this game really improved on the already existing setup for the first game. We got new matches, a definitely overhauled CreateAWrestler system that was definitely better than the first, a entertaining season mode, even though we may find it annoying now. Back in the day, it was a welcomed improvement. The graphics were most definitely improved upon. I think they doubled the polygon count of the character models from the first game, as well as adding more of the wrestlers to the roster that didn't make it for the first. They definitely improved upon how wrestlers were unlocked. Instead of having to use CreateAWrestler slots, you would just get them in the roster, which was definitely an improvement and should have been taken care of in the first one, but at least they got it right in the second. You know, going back and looking at this game to review it, I just find it funny how I had more fun with this game, you know, with the graphics that aren't as good as today, and, you know, not as many match types and options, but still, I had a lot more fun playing this game than any other game so far in the series. Maybe SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 will change that, but so far there hasn't been any game that's come close to captivating my attention and my time as this game. And for those of you that have never checked it out before, I really recommend just trying it. Obviously, just like the first one, the graphics aren't going to compare, but it's a piece of the SmackDown history that I think every SmackDown fan should experience.
Your Olympic hero has arrived. It's true. Hey, think die, kid. You people have to be honored to have a man of intensity, integrity, and intelligence among you. Yes, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, no vacancy.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take theirs. Here come my fans.
Prepare to lay the SmackDown in the all-new Hell in a Cell or in a high-flying ladder match. WWF SmackDown 2. Know your role for the PlayStation game console. You think you got what it takes, jabroni?
I love this place.
Rated T for teen.